How do I politely tell the owner of the gym I go to that his pet fish is dying? Tell him how he can possibly save the fish. Give him a remedy. Otherwise he will think there is nothing he can do about it and just wait for it to die.
Just walk up to the front desk and tell them. I go around telling people their plants are dying, lol.
Thanks everyone. I think I'm going to write a note and leave in the gym. Wish me luck, smile.
Plan A, tell them personally, hey man, your fish is dying. Plan B, get someone else at the gym to also tell them, hey man, your fish is dying. Maybe the power is in the numbers. Plan C, steal the fish.
Why be polite? Just say, that fishing is dying.
Bro, your fish bout dead.
I'd just be straightforward about it. Not confrontational but just polite and matter of fact. Something along the lines of, I really like your fish. He's real pretty. Starting off with a compliment. I'm a bit of a fish enthusiast myself and I don't know if you realize a fish like this needs X. Bit of a shame, really pet shops never really tell you this, a way to shift blame away from him to avoid him getting defensive. I don't blame you really. But just wondering, if you feel like X is too much money/time to spend on him, I'd be happy to take him off your hands and just add him to my tank at home. Or I'd also be happy to teach you/help you figure out how to get X equipment. Just wanna see the little guy happy.
Leave a note on the tank with helpful care instructions and a description of what will happen without them.
When you're casually bullshitting, slip in a everyone here who has a healthy fish raise their hand. And when he goes to raise his, gently push it back down and shake your head.
Hey, I have fish at home and that fish isn't well. It needs a proper filtration system. I know those aren't cheap, so I'd be happy to take him for you. You can be polite and direct.
Try to bring it up casually, mention yours at home and ask if you can bring them a favorite product or suggest a food or something. If they look anxious or embarrassed that you even brought up the fish, just jokingly or casually mention you'd take it off their hands if it ever became a hassle. If they don't jump for the suggestion, it will just feel like small talk. But I hope they give it to you. It sounds like you would be a good fish parent. Fiercely. The world needs more caring people like you. Tell him that you have a fish tank at home, and you want to add more fish to it and you've always liked the fish at the gym, then kindly ask if the owner would consider giving the little fish to you. If that doesn't work, then maybe you can offer to buy the fish from him for the same price as a fish from the pet shop, and suggest that he can resell the fish tank for some extra money.
Honesty is the best policy. Just say it. Unless he's completely psychotic, he'll see that. As you point out, his fish isn't doing so good. If he doesn't care enough to keep it healthy, I'm sure he won't care if you take it off his hands. He might even be grateful. I doubt that gym owner cares about that fish. I worked at a gym for a while with a pet snake. It belonged to the previous owner and came with the gym when it was sold. The only reason it was alive was because staff purchased a heat rock for it. And staff would take care of the feeding schedule. There was a scare one time where the snake got a cold and went into hibernation. And I think that prompted the owner's wife to start caring a bit, and she started handling it more often. I would often change its nasty algae-filled water. But those wood chips were never changed, and even when the cage was rarely cleaned, they would just put the old wood chips back in. I have a feeling the owner was kind of just waiting for it to die, but the staff had to be there with her all day, so they cared to keep her alive. Just tell the owner. He might realize it's not a good look for the place and try to rehome it. But he probably won't rush to a pet store for supplies to save it.
You make a throwaway account and publicly address the problem on the gym's social media pages until the gym is either cancelled or the fish gets a better treatment.
Here mate, no offense, but that fish is dying. I could probably fix that for ya.
Hey man, your fish is dying.
Hey man, you should check on that fish. WTF. Just be straight up with guy lol. Hello. I noticed your fish looks ill and on the verge of dying. If the bowl isn't cleaned regularly, this fish can't survive. I'm happy to give this fish a happy home if no one on staff is available to care for it.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.